Hey everybody, it's John with Homesteading From Scratch here. I came back out to the property today because I got some spray paint with me. I need to go out and identify the two T-posts for the back corners of the property and go ahead and spray paint those because I'm working on something. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but hopefully it'll give us a good head start on the clearing of this property. But stay posted because hopefully if this works out, then it'll be pretty awesome. But in that, I got to thinking about it. I actually identified these T-posts last year, but I didn't have any spray paint with me, so I didn't mark them. But then I was thinking about it. So I'd mentioned in the previous video on the property that last year I had a friend of mine come out with a tractor and a bush hog, just kind of go through it and did a pretty good job. So I was digging through my phone and actually has some footage of what he was able to accomplish. So I'm going to attach that video to this one. Did leave some of the little smaller stumps of saplings. He wasn't able to take out much more than just a couple saplings, but did pretty good. Gave some decent walking paths, and gave us a good way to walk through the property and kind of get a feel for the property and the ground beneath all the brush. So to access the back of our property, there's another property for sale adjacent to us on the east, and just on the other side of that property there's an old logging road that the timber companies use to clear the land behind our property. I spoke with the seller last year and got permission to utilize that logging road to get to the back of the property. That way I don't have to hike through 10 acres of woods in order to get to the backside of it to identify these posts. I'm not going to drive down. It's a little more grown up this year than it was last year, so I'm just going to walk down. It's not that far. It's not that long. So I'm just going to walk down to the back of it, and that should give us much easier access to the backside of the property to locate these T-posts so we can get them sprayed. So here's the old logging road right now. Kind of walking down it, and as you can see, at the back of it, it opens up a pretty good bit. It's not that far back. So we're just gonna walk the rest of this and get back there to the back of the property and see if we can't find these T-posts. It's a good thing I didn't drive back here. Looks like it's a little wet and muddy. We have gotten a good bit of rain here the past week or so. This is also good. This is the property next to us, so it also gave me a chance to kind of see what the back of our property looks like after a good rain. All right, so success. I found the far east T-post, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that one, and then turn around, try to walk as straight a path as I possibly can, which is that way, about 490 something feet, just under 500 foot, and try to find the other post. All right, got that one painted. Now it's on to the next one. And sorry, Miss Tree Frog, hopefully I didn't get too much paint on you. All right, so if you look, you can kind of see a path through here, right down there. And I believe this is one of the paths that my buddy was able to get with his tractor last year. So if I keep following this path, I should come right up on that property marker. So I'm just gonna keep following this path, and here's hoping. Again, success. Found the other post. Ooh, that was quite a little hike. I got stickers on me. All right, so let's paint this one up real quick. Try to get all sides of it. Switch hands. All right, and there she is. So if you look again, you kind of almost see a path down that way, which I believe is, again, the north to south pass that my buddy was able to do with his tractor. But like I said, I've got some footage of what we accomplished at that point, right after we had done it. So I'll post that to this video so you can kind of see what we were able to get with just, like I said, just a 25 horse tractor and a bush hog. So here's some of that video footage from last year. folks, so we got that done. I don't know if you can tell by the pigment change of my face. It's pretty hot out there today. Watch says it's 89 degrees, but honestly, I think it's lying to me. I think it's closer to like 1,000,000 or something like that. But anyway, that being assaulted by the horse flies and bugs out there. But we got it done, and that's what matters. So now I'm gonna head back to the house, sit down and relax for the evening, and stay tuned. So, like I said, got something pretty exciting in the works. Hopefully it pans out the way I'm hoping it does. And I'll definitely keep y'all posted. So, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.